So the next set that I want to get into, this is easily one of my favorite sets. This set for me is it's like a 5-out offense. It's technically not a 5-out offense, but it really, really is. It's really good to use if, let's say, you don't have, let's say, a bigger team. But as long as you have like a really good 5 that can set really good screens, it is very dynamic. Essentially, it's kind of getting into a little bit more high-level basketball where you have 2-man game and 3-man game, and you have a dynamic player who's able to come off of that and make decisions, right? So I'll explain it. So it's called blender for a reason, right? Right. You have 2 players, right? Whoever my best player is, I want them isolated on one side. Okay. If they're right-handed, I'm going to probably put them on the right side. If they're left-handed, I'm going to put them on the left side. Whoever our big man is going to be above the elbow. Okay? The really cool thing with this on one side is just a simple 2-man game. If he throws it over the top to his big man, he can fake this way and then come off of this thing for a handoff. If the guard is going downhill, the big could either roll, but a lot of times we want the big to pop. So let's say he comes off of this, there's nothing there. He can always give it back. So the big, if he passed it, now the big is going to pop right here. The guard is right here. He can always pass it right back to the big, right? And then the big can come, you can toss it to the big can move downhill, and they can come into another handoff situation where he now comes off it tight, the big man rolls, okay? But let's just say when the guard came off this thing the first time, he passed it, he came off the handoff here, right? And our big man popped. Our big man could pop all the way to here. And he kicked it to the big, right? The big can continue the 2-man game pretty much non-stop, or we have 3 players on this side, right? A lot of times this is going to be who your 4 is, right? This is going to be your 4. This position, let's just say this is free throw line extended. Try I didn't draw it properly. Let's say the free throw line extended is here. You want probably one of your best shooters in this position, right? And then you want one of your best attackers in this position. This is blender. If there's nothing in this 2-man game, these guys, even if the guard is coming off of this as well, if there's nothing, they can always kick it here to this guy. This guy has to be able to get open. He has to be able to step in and then pop. He has to be able to get open, right? So now, this guy, when he comes off of this thing, to keep it simple, he's looking to do a handoff, but he's not looking to do a handoff with the guy in the center. He's looking to do a handoff with the guy in the corner, right? If I wanted to get advanced, we can say handoff and we can say by the person's name. Let's say this guy's name is Jaden. Let's say this guy's name is Mark. I could say handoff Mark, and then the same action applies, or I could say handoff Jaden. But let's just say we're going handoff Mark. If we say, let's say handoff Mark, this guy's going to cut down like this, right? And the guy that we want to do the handoff with is the guy that's better at driving to the key and creating, right? We say handoff Mark, this guy's going to cut down like this. These guys are going to meet free throw line extended, right? And essentially, this guy, the big man, I want him dribbling down below the free throw line. He's going to hand the basketball off, and then essentially we're getting into almost like a pick and roll, and then this guy's rolling down. And then our guard, whoever this guy was, he pops out, potentially for a 3, right? And again, if this guy comes off this thing, he has either a layup, a bounce pass, or he can hit the shooter. But if nothing is there, guess what? They can always kick it back to this side. You can already see it's kind of looking like a blender, how messy it's already looking. But to keep it simple for you guys, on one side is basically a 2-man game with pick and rolls, and you always want to hand off to the guard. The guard can kick it back. We do a handoff into another pick and roll. We continuously play. Or on this side, it's basically a handoff pick and roll, and then this guy's coming off of this thing. This guy rolls, and the other guy fills. Okay, but just to show you really quickly, let's just say. And this one's actually a little bit easier to get into if I'm being honest, right? Doing the handoff to the corner guy sometimes takes a little bit longer. This one actually might be favorable for for the grade 3s to grade 5s, right? If we just did it like this, right? This guy, whoever our 4 is, he's going to dribble downhill with his left hand, protecting the basketball below the 3-point line. He's going to do a handoff into a, what's it called? Sorry, a pick and roll. They come off of this thing. This guy rolls opposite side block, and then this guy fills to the 3-point line for the shot. And then if that's not there, right? Let's say they kick it out to this guy, right? So let's say this guy's in position. If that's not there, let's say they pass it to the shooter, right? Does the shooter now want to make this pass to whoever this guy is, the guard? No, because this is 2 passes away. This is going to get stolen. One of the easiest ways that we can get it to this guy is he can attack again, and then he can kick, or he can just dribble to the slot. This guy gets open, and then he does a V cut. He does a V cut, right? I drew that horribly, a V cut, right? So essentially, guys, that is Blender, right? It's just a 2-man game on one side, and it's a 3-man game on the next side. But it is very effective, especially if you have more guards on your team, and you want to kind of get into like a pseudo 5-out offense, even though there's really one in. Okay, so that's everything for Blender.